Hello, welcome back to Nikke. There's new codes. Let me redeem them quickly, and we can continue. So, first of all, we have a code for quite a few gems. Accepting that's done. The next one. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, we have 3 more supply thingies. So, let's just click 3 different things. I don't even know what's on the list. Oh, the custom modules, that's the one we want. We don't really care about the rest. Oh, and the vouchers for the resupply reward. Okay. So we care about these. And tier 9 equipment box for sure. Okay, how do I claim these? You need Little Mermaid. You need her. Okay. So that's something we need to get for sure. Alright, we have 3 recruit a day. Let's do that. Unfortunate. Claim these. Let's see what we got. We got 300. Not bad. Plus, oh, we got 10 pulls for free. Nice. Well, that's huge. Alright, let's do those 10 pulls, shall we? Come on, mermaid. Come on. Alright, what else do we have? Some other stuff. Does not matter at this point. Road to Villain. We have our dailies. We'll do that afterwards. I first want to do this event, so let's start with that. So, starting with login stamp.
What should we do tomorrow? To think I'd ever worry about something like this. It makes me happy. Why don't we go check on the bubble tree?
The bubble tree.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's
Don't really
bustling
care.
with noise.
But this one's gonna be huge because we get another copy of our character. Alright. Story 1. No, let's go challenge.
This place used to be so quiet, but now it's bustling with noise.
That's just a quick battle. Nice.
Now it's hot spring time.
And now we
What
go
should
for the
do
story.
tomorrow?
It literally doesn't let you. You have to teleport.
Something like this. It makes me happy.
Alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to go shop
Why don't we
first,
go check
actually.
on the bubble tree?
I need to buy tickets. Buy. Nice.
Why don't we go check on the bubble tree?
Story 1. Enter. 1-6. Start.
Why aren't you saying anything? She's asking you if we're really underwater.
I'm sorry.
I knew it.
You were lying to us? Talk, damn you! Were you lying to us?
I'm sorry, Mori.
I knew it! Why would this time be any different? Feigning kindness, pretending to be benevolent, telling me I could trust you. Not again.
I can explain everything.
Save it. I don't need your excuses. I'm going right now. And I don't care whether I drown. I can't stay in a place like this any longer. I'm leaving.
No, it's dangerous to go out now.
Do you really expect me to believe you?
We're in its throat.
What?
Did you say throat?
Gluttony is a colossal rapture, and we're inside its throat. Going out now would mean certain death.
What in the world are you talking about? Are you saying I was eaten by a raptor?
Little Mermaid frantically nods her head.
So calm down and listen to me.
There's no way. I couldn't have been eaten by a raptor. Does that mean I'm going to die?
You're not going to die. No matter what,
Shut up! I don't trust a single word you say.
Mori hurriedly grabs her
I'm
back.
leaving. You hear me? I'm leaving.
Mori!
Little Mermaid reaches out to Mori.
Don't touch me.
Mori swings her back, the shake of Little Mermaid. An assortment of items come flying out of the opening of the bag. An interchange tool, military rations, a first aid kit, a compass, and a black box.
You're Mori from the incubator squad, yes?
Yes?
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Jien.
What am I doing here?
Goodness, here I am trying to exchange greetings and you're dispensing with all formalities. Don't you think that's rather rude?
I'm sorry.
I'm only kidding. I dislike beating around the bush just as much as you.
Thank you for not getting mad.
Mori swallows
I owe you an
dryly.
apology. I'll admit I was a bit cavalier, considering that this mission will decide whether you get disposed of or not. Here, take this.
Jian hands Mori a black
What
box.
is this?
It's a calling signal generator.
A calling signal? Doesn't that mean raptors?
Be careful not to drop it. If that box takes a tumble and breaks, it'll emit a calling signal straight away.
Why are you giving me this?
Jian holds it to
You're
Mori's
going to follow
shoulders.
someone up to the surface. When you've gotten far enough from the ark, you'll throw this box behind her, which will automatically activate the calling signal. Then, all you have to do is report back to me on how she reacts.
But why? Why are you doing this?
Let's just say I'm curious. When something that's a fusion of a Rapture and a Nikke hears the calling signal, will her Rapture instincts awaken and move her to tear apart her beloved Nikke companion? Or will her rational Nikke side win out and have her tear herself apart, having become a Rapture?
A Nikke Rapture fusion?
Yes, not too long ago I managed to create such a thing. Pretty cool, huh? No need to force yourself to agree. I know very well how volatile such an entity might be. So let's keep this our little secret, okay?
Yes.
Jian takes Mori's shaking hands in
What are you
hers.
so frightened of? At this rate, you might end up breaking this box right here and now inside the ark. If that happens, forget about it being a question of whether or not you'll be scrapped. You'll be branded a traitor and executed immediately. Is that what you want?
I'm so sorry.
No need to be scared. You just need to do one thing. All you have to do is tell me what they choose. If you do that, I'll see that you're permanently removed from the disposal list.
Permanently? When do I need to do this?
Your scheduled scrap date is 2 months from now, correct?
Yes.
Okay then. Report your findings to me before your scrap date. Contact me within 2 months with a report. Quite simple, right?
It can't fall!
Mori desperately reaches out towards the black box, but The black box falls onto the floor and shatters.
Oh,
A calling signal.
Rapture start rushing towards the transparent barrier. The Rapture's horde collectively slams against the barrier, desperately trying to get closer to the calling signal.
The barrier.
everyone, move back!
A hole forms in the transparent barrier. A mixture of silver liquid and seawater pours in from the opening.
Digestive fluid!
Anything which makes contact with the silver liquid immediately turns black.
What is that?
We need to plug up the hole!
Little Mermaid stretches out her hands and sends water droplets towards the gap. Despite her efforts, the water droplets are unable to plug up all the cracks, and the silver liquid continues to seep through. Some of the droplets make contact with the AA pillar.
Oh, the AA pillar!
In an instant, the AA pillar begins to turn silver.
Oh,
The Little Mermaid reaches out, sending a mass of bubbles that wrap around AA pillar, which is rapidly turning into silver liquid. The bubbles and silver liquid clash and coalesce violently, as if each trying attempt to consume the other. Gradually, the bubbles turn a violet hue.
wrap around it!
I'll help. Uni?
Uni starts to trash violently.
What's wrong?
Uni's eyes start to glow red.
Uni, snap out of it.
Snap.
The bindings. Uni, I said snap out.
Uni grabs into Mihara's throat.
Mihara!
You need snap out of it.
Mihara looks at Uni's eyes, which have turned red. Despite her seeming to have lost her mind, tears stream down her from Uni's eyes.
Uni, don't cry. I'm okay.
Mihara! No!
Mori runs towards Uni.
Please let go!
Mori clings desperately to Uni's arm.
Yourself, Uni! You're going to kill Mihara! I said, snap out of it! Stop, please! Someone help! Stop!
Stop!
Uni's movement stop. The Little Mermaid and Uni lock eyes.
Do you remember when you first fell in here? What you said inside the bubble? You said, please save me, Hara. Now, it's your turn.
Uni's eyes start to quiver.
Yes, now it's your turn, Uni, because you're a Nikke. A Nikke who loves Mihara and who wants to save her. A Nikke.
A red glow starts to fade from Uni's eyes.
Nikke, not a rapture. So, come back, Uni.
As Uni's eyes return to normal, she loosens her grip. Mihara falls to the ground.
Uni, you're back. I'm glad.
Thank goodness.
Mori's feet stumble upon the remnants of the broken box. In the throes of panic and desperation, Mori had forgotten her sins. Now faced with the evidence of her error, a wave of guilt crashes over her.
I'm okay. Really. I'm fine, Uni. So...
Yuni begins to sob. To Mori, it sounds like a scream. It feels as if Yuni's wailing cries are directed towards her, reprimanding her and telling her that she must reckon with her sins.
I
Mori staggers backwards.
really didn't mean to.
Yuni looks at Mori. Yuni's mask is stained with tears.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Mori runs away in desperation.
Let's see how high your pain tolerance is. I'm sorry. There's some dirt on my face. Bolt! We won again! Let's see how high your pain tolerance is. I can still keep fighting. Scorching heat is making my memory fuzzy. Wounds are awfully hard to operate. Bolt! We won again!
How many beings remember the moment they are born? I remember. I remember the first time light shone upon my eyes. The first time I became aware of myself. The moment I met my creator. For the first time.
Are you awake?
Oh. Hello. I faced misfortune.
I wonder which squad I should assign you to.
Sorry?
Let's see. Intelligence is average. Same with endurance and combat-related evaluations. As for special talents... None. What is this? Is this thing defective or what? Born from such lofty ideals, yet utterly useless. Huh. I suppose even Miss Silas can produce a dud every once in a while. Is the production team getting lazy? Still, I do need to assign this hunk of junk to a squad. Pawning it off on another company's squad would be a bit embarrassing. Is there an opening in any general squads? No? I suppose that settles it then. You'll be going over there.
I was a defective product. I was given a name at birth. But I was born incomplete. And there was no place willing to take an unfinished Nikke.
That's the one, right? The defective one? Probably. There's no way a non-mass-produced Nikke would be here otherwise. Right. Why else would a regular Nikke be placed in a squad of mass-produced units? I didn't even know that was possible. Same here. I feel a little bit bad for it. Why? At least it has its own face and name. Honestly, I'm a bit jealous.
Jealousy, envy, ridicule, resentment. Amongst a sea of identical faces, the fact that I stood out meant many bore ill will towards me.
Your access has expired.
Huh? But I didn't receive today's rations.
What?
Mori turns around.
You got something to say?
At first, I tried to force a smile and pretend to be nice. No, nothing. It's just the supply machine seems to be broken.
Oh yeah? That's too bad. The captain said we need to leave right away.
Guess you'll have to go hungry.
Yeah. Oh well.
Is everyone ready? Let's go.
Yes, Captain.
We were squad mates. Our lives were constantly on the line as we worked together on surface missions. If they were to abandon me while we were up there, I'd have no one. I didn't want to die. I wanted to live. Even when they assigned me the most dangerous resource collection zones.
You're working on this zone solo today.
By myself? That entire area?
Are you incapable of even that much? You're not even a mass-produced Nikke.
I'll do it. I can do it. Even when they hid supplies from me. Even when they deprived me of food. Mocked me. Ignored me. Ridiculed me. Tormented me. I would pretend not to notice and try to laugh it off. Why isn't anyone coming? I didn't receive any message to return. If I stay too long in one place, the Raptures... Raptures! I've gotta hide somewhere!
Mori frantically looks around. There is nowhere to hide.
What should I do? What do I do?
Mori stumbles over a
That's
shovel.
it. I need to hide underground.
Mori desperately digs into the earth with the shovel. She tosses herself inside the hole and covers her head with freshly dug dirt.
Please, don't come. Don't find me. As dirt and debris falls on her head, Mori prays that she'll survive. Somehow she manages to come out of the ordeal alive, and upon returning to the elevator...
What are you doing? Didn't you hear the return order?
Huh? I didn't hear anything.
Hey, didn't you tell her?
Mori turns around.
What? I definitely told her.
No, you didn't.
You didn't hear it?
No, I didn't.
Well, don't pin the blame on me just because you're deaf as a doornail. Unless that's another defect on the laundry list you came with.
That day, for the first time, I used violence against a squad mate. It was also the day I learned that malice must be met with malice. After returning from the rehabilitation center for assaulting another squad mate, no one wanted to be on the same squad as me. What should I do now?
Hey, you there? If no squads are taking you, would you want to join us?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, you said you were Mori, right? We're a resource collection squad, and we could use someone with your experience. Interested in joining us?
Okay. Let's do it. Little did I know that the first ones to approach me with open arms would be the first to stab me in the back. What? You're accusing me of theft?
Unsubmitted resources were found in your bag.
I was just holding it for someone.
I'm getting tired of these excuses.
It's not an excuse.
So there weren't any unsubmitted resources in your bag.
But...
You see? You were an accomplice to a crime.
No one believed that I had been tricked.
Wait a minute. This one's already been to the rehabilitation center once before. Doesn't seem to have any special skills either. I guess we don't have much choice. You're going to incubator.
The incubator squad. Made up entirely of problem cases. Nikkes without any special abilities who weren't worth taking the time to resettle in other squads. A last chance holding ground, where they would either develop hidden potential or be scrapped. The dynamic with my squad mates there was the same as before.
Isn't she the one who got caught trying to steal from the mass-produced Nikke squad?
Be careful. I hear she has a bad temper and goes around picking fights. If we get mixed up with her, we'll probably end up getting scrapped along with her.
No one wanted to be squad mates with me. No one wanted to be with a dangerous and defective Nikke like me. Least of all when it was their last chance to avoid getting scrapped. Despite all of that, I still wanted to live.
You just need to do one thing. If you do that, I'll see that you're permanently removed from the disposal list.
I was willing to do anything to survive. And so I made a deal with the devil, and used the misery of others as a stepping stone. And so... I made others miserable. Does someone like me deserve to live? I was born broken. Maybe it would have been best if I'd ended my life the moment it began. I live in a world filled with nothing but evil, where no one wants me to survive. Before making all of these foolish decisions in the name of survival, would it have been better to simply die and be reborn?
Mari crawls up and buries her face in her knees.
Should I end it all? Wouldn't it be better to stop living?
Why?
What are you doing here?
I came to get you, Mori.
I will ruin anything that disrupts victory.
They're awfully hard to operate. Bolt! We won again!
What are you doing? How did you know I was here?
I know these little hollows are where you feel the safest. I figured you would be here. When anyone is going through something, they want to go to their safe place.
But how did you...
I went looking for you every day.
Why did you come looking for me? What were you planning on saying to me? To get out of here? Fine, I'll leave. I know what I did was wrong. I can leave any time.
You can't leave. If you do, you'll die.
So what if I die? Who cares if I do? No one wants me to be alive anyway. The more I struggle to survive, the more I make other people's lives miserable.
Mori...
If that's the kind of life I'm destined to live, then I'm better off dead. It'd be best for everyone if I'm out of the picture. No more people would get hurt. And I won't have to struggle to survive anymore. What are you shaking your head for?
I'm sad.
What for?
I'd be sad if you died.
Why? Who are you to say that? What do you know about me? You lied to me. You tricked me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for lying to you. I thought not telling the truth about this place, that we were inside a Rapture's throat, would make you happier.
Happiness? What is that? Since when has happiness had anything to do with my life?
Who knows?
Do you think the world has ever reached out a helping hand to me? You wouldn't know. You've been strong since the day you were born. When you ask for help, people listen. When you reach out your hand, there's always someone there to hold it. Not me, though. Being born has been my greatest misfortune. No one was happy that I was born. No one likes the fact that I'm alive. No one extends a helping hand to me. No one listens to my cries for help.
That's not true. I heard you.
What do you mean?
I even held your hand.
When?
You said it in the bubble. You said you didn't want to die. You begged for someone to save you.
It can't be.
You won't die. No matter what happens, you're not dying. I promise.
That was you? It wasn't a dream?
I heard your cry for help, and I held your hand. I'm glad that you're alive. I'm happy that I was able to save you. If no one has celebrated your birth before, then let me be the first.
What?
Mori, I'm happy that you're here amongst the living. I'm glad to have met you.
Why?
I know for Nikke's, birthdays aren't really a concept. But since a birthday is a day when you celebrate your birth, let's say that today is your birthday. Every year on this date, we can celebrate your birthday.
Why? Why are you doing all this for me? Tell me why.
Because I want to save you. Because I don't want you to be unhappy.
But why?
Because I'll be sad if you die. I'm happy that I got to meet you. I was so lonely in this desolate bubble. And then you came and made me happy. So, I don't want you to die. I want you to live and be happy.
Tears run down Mori's face.
What is this?
Mori, are you crying?
Shut up! Don't look at me!
Oh?
I said turn around!
Little mermaid hastily turns her back.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. Damn it. I've never cried before. No matter how hard it got. This is all your fault! Siren? I've lived an unhappy life. I've had good reason to be distrustful of others, but it made me overly guarded, and I turned a blind eye to your kindness. I was suspicious of your affection, and saw it as duplicitous. Because I wanted to live, I brought untold misery to Uni and Mihara. But despite all that, you still want to extend your hand out to me?
Yes! I already regret not reaching out to a friend once before. And once is enough. So...
Little mermaid reaches her hand out to Mori, who is still ensconced in the dugout. The dugout. What are these words?
Let's get out of here. Let's go outside. Aren't you going to grab my hand?
I will. I will.
Mori lifts her trembling hand and holds onto the little mermaid's hand.
Truly.
Let's see how high your pain tolerance is.
Next. Preparing to reload. Even when I'm preparing, I'm gorgeous. Let me check the mirror for a moment. What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
Next.
I'm really sorry.
Are you?
You could have died because of me. I can't apologize enough.
It's okay. I didn't incur any major physical damage.
I'm glad to hear that.
In fact, I haven't felt that stimulated in a long time. In some ways, I'm glad.
Fucking
Isn't that right,
masochist.
Uni? Uni.
I'm sorry to have made you go through that. Out of selfish self-preservation, I accepted that offer. And you suffered for it. I don't expect you to accept my apology right away. I just wanted to apologize for what I did wrong. I'm sorry. I really am.
At least she responded.
Thank you.
Now then, shall we move on to Siren's apology?
I'm sorry for lying. I thought that hiding the truth about where we actually were was in your best interests. I didn't want you to feel the terror I experienced when I was swallowed by gluttony. I'm terribly sorry.
So you also got swallowed up by gluttony?
Oh, yes. A long time ago, I was eaten and ended up here.
And you created this place while you were in here?
Right.
To think this cavernous space is all something's throat. Gluttony must be really enormous. Then what was all that silver liquid?
That was its digestive acid.
You mean, like stomach acid?
Yes. Any object that comes into contact with it melts and transforms into more silver liquid. Once that's happened to you, gluttony absorbs the silver liquid and transfers it to energy, which it then uses to fuel itself.
If this stuff can dissolve seemingly anything, what about the membranes surrounding us?
Oh! When my bubbles come into contact with the liquid, it twists and contorts but doesn't dissolve. It's like two armies battling for territory. And the outcome of the battle can shift based on the quantity of each army.
So everything outside this membrane is that digestive acid?
Little mermaid shakes her head.
Not digestive acid is released in cycles. On top of that, it can't affect natural substances, so the seawater here is real.
Is that why the fish are still alive?
Oh, that's why leaving here without the bubbles is impossible. If one drop of that silver liquid touches you, you'll melt instantly.
That's the reason you stopped me from going outside.
Oh,
I'm sorry for being so reckless.
it's okay.
Things may have gone a bit sideways back there. But we're still sticking to the original plan, right?
About that, I think I can get you out faster.
You can?
Really? How?
The silver liquid came out earlier than usual. So I think I can make the bubble faster than before.
Is that possible?
Oh! Remember what I said before? The bubble tree only collects the energy present in the silver liquid. As a result, I think I can create the bubbles about a week ahead of schedule.
That quick?
So we potentially only have a week until we get out of here?
Oh,
I see.
Mori?
Huh? Oh, it's nothing. It's just that this is all suddenly moving so fast.
You're right. It does feel like everything's sped up all of a sudden.
I'm going to go and get busy making the bubbles. In the meantime, you all can take it easy and prepare to depart. Ah, and one more thing. There still might be some silver liquid in the clearing. So you should steer clear of that area for the time being.
You think there's still some lingering in the clearing?
Oh, yes. So you must stay away from there at all costs. Understand?
Right. Okay.
As I expected, the energy isn't decreasing.
That's the AA pillar, right?
Why are you?
You saved my life twice now. What's so strange about me wanting to spend some time with you?
Mihara?
Siren, you're hiding something from us, aren't you? And it's got something to do with this AA pillar. And how now it's made of bubbles.
How did you?
I found it strange that you were trying so hard to keep us away from this clearing. I naturally concluded that something of interest must be here. After mulling it over for a while, I quickly came to an answer. Something must have happened to the AA pillar.
Huh?
Siren, what happened? Are we in danger?
No, it's okay. I can still fix it. It's fine.
Then let us help you fix it. Once we've done that, you can get us out of here. Doesn't that work fine as well?
No, that won't work.
Why not?
It will take too long. I can't make you wait that long.
Don't lie. It's because you're putting your own life on the line, isn't it? Siren, you saved my life twice now. Now it's time for us to return the favor. Please, let us help you.
Oh, thank you, Mihara. But I can't. I promised that I would get you, Uni, and Mori out of here. I intend to keep that promise.
What if we refuse to leave? What if we stay here with you?
I will use my Kotodama. If I that to make you leave this place?
You'd really go that far in order to get us out?
Yes. Because you're my friends. You helped me forget all of the loneliness I've had to endure for so long. You all are precious to me, and I want to save you. I hope you can understand that.
But, Siren...
Please, I'm begging you.
All right. Fine.
Thank you. Meeting you has been the happiest thing for me.
Me too. Siren, with your power, we're sure to get out of here. But remember, a child who is starved for affection can never abandon the person who gave them love. That is why the responsibility lies with the one who gave the love. There will come a day when you understand. Down the road, you'll experience it firsthand.
Actually, I also wanted to say something to you.
What's that?
It's about the core Uni has.
The core Uni has? No, I want to know that.
Disrupts victory.
Okay. Tell me about the Uni's core. We're already at 47 minutes, which is our normal timeline. But that's okay. I might just do the stuff off stream and just extend this a little bit.
What a truly beautiful story this
Since we have 2 more. So let's just do this.
Pleased with it.
Let's do the last 2 chapters. After that day. Uni doesn't move from the shelter. It's as if she is lost in the recesses of her own mind. Mihara, who's watching over her, also seems to be thinking that about something. She stares blankly. An ocean scenery near the bubble tree. Even Mori is deep in state of reflection and stares at the bubbles moving in and around the garden. For a while, time passes in this fashion, with everyone deep in thought. 3 days prior to heading up to the surface.
Hello.
Mori pays a visit to Little Mermaid's bubble workshop.
What? What are you so startled for?
It's rather unexpected.
What are you talking about? You told me to come before, so here I am. I was getting bored being by myself.
I see.
Don't laugh.
Make yourself at home.
Okay.
Mori takes her time looking around the bubble workshop.
There was something I wanted to ask you. What are those dolls?
Oh,
Mori points at the violent-colored doll standing in a corner of the workshop. A young girl with ponytails. A pair of female twins with sharp features. A woman in lab coat.
And why is that sitting in the corner?
Lastly, there is a young girl with long hair on the ground, crouching.
Forget it. If you don't want to answer, you don't have to.
they're my friends.
Friends?
Yes, people I care greatly about.
Where are they now?
I don't know. We got separated a long time ago.
Are they dead?
I'm not sure.
You mean you don't know?
I'm sure they're living somewhere on the surface. Since we promised each other that we would rewrite our stories.
Mori looks at the Little Mermaid, glancing at her friends. Her expression is one intense
If
longing.
you want to see them that badly, you should go to them.
Oh?
Why don't you leave with us and go meet your friends?
I can't right now.
Lies.
I still have things to do.
No,
in
you
this
don't.
place.
No, you don't.
And what is that exactly?
It's a very important task.
Liar.
Important? More important than finding your friends?
Yes. It became that way. I made a promise. I promised to send you, Uni, and Mihara to the surface. That is my top priority for now.
Okay, but still.
I'm okay. Really, I'm okay.
Siren? Then why is your expression like that?
Oh?
Nothing.
More time passes until the day to leave and head up to the surface arrives. I mean, she has to leave, otherwise, how would she join my group, right?
I
That
want
would
this
make
to be
no
over
sense.
quickly so I can go play with Mihara.
Hold on a little longer.
It would have been nice to play around with them for a bit longer. It's finally the day to leave!
You're right.
You all went through a lot being trapped in here. When you go up, I'll surround you in a protective bubble, just like when you arrived. Just relax and let the bubbles take care of the rest. While I don't know the exact time, Gluttony's air hole opens every week. I just sent out a scout balloon to confirm, and if I'm right, today should be the day. Once I send you up, you'll be able to go directly to the surface. I've done this plenty of times before, when I sent up my dolls. So you'll be plenty safe. Don't worry about anything. Just close your eyes. And by the time you open them, you'll be up on the surface.
Okay. Siren. Be well.
Goodbye, Mihara.
Thank you for everything.
You too. Goodbye, Uni. Keep being a good friend to Mihara. Mori?
I can't do this. Siren, come with us.
Oh?
It doesn't feel right leaving you here alone. Let's go together, please.
Sorry, I have something to do.
No, you don't.
What is it that you have to do?
It is...
Do you know, whenever you're trying to hide something, you purse your lips together. What are you hiding from me? Want me to take a guess?
Oh...
There's something in the clearing, isn't there? Judging by your expression, I'd say I'm on the mark. Our departure date being moved up, telling us to stay away from the clearing because of the silver liquid. It was all so you could keep something, whatever it is, hidden from us. Don't bother explaining. I'll go there and see for myself.
It's because of the AA pillar. After it came in contact with the silver liquid and melted more silver liquid itself, the energy level started going out of control. I've covered it in a bubble, but my powers alone aren't enough to keep it in check. I don't think it can last much longer. That's why I'm staying behind. I have to get rid of that energy before Gluttony can absorb it. No matter what happens, this AA pillar pillar cannot be absorbed by gluttony!
If the AA pillar got into contact with the silver liquid, don't tell me that this all happened because of the calling signal. Is this because of me? It is, isn't it?
No. Something like this was bound to happen.
What are you talking about? Of course it's because of me.
Ever since Gluttony swallowed that pillar, this was inevitable. All that digestive acid that unexpectedly poured out. And the fact that those raptures started attacking this place. It's all because Gluttony wanted to absorb this enormous energy source. My bubbles are preventing Gluttony from absorbing the AA pillar for now. But I need to get rid of all its energy before Gluttony starts attacking more aggressively. If Gluttony absorbs the massive energy reserves inside the AA pillar and redirects it elsewhere, it would spell disaster for the surface.
This can't be.
If anything, you being here allowed me to live longer than I originally anticipated. Inside this lonely bubble, your being here was a godsend. So please don't speak poorly about yourself.
Don't be like that. Come with us. Just close your eyes and let's leave before the pillar gets consumed. If we're lucky, it might not even get absorbed. And if it does, there's always the possibility that it redirects the energy towards an uninhabited area. Even if someone does get the brunt of it and dies, you won't see it happen. Out of sight, out of mind.
No.
Why?
I can't. I mean, we decided to become the goddesses of victory. Cinderella and everyone else made a promise. We said we would rewrite our story. That's why I can't ignore this. I can't run away from it. If I do, then I'll never be able to call myself a true goddess of victory.
You think you'll be recognized for your good deeds? That you're some kind of mythical goddess of victory? No one will ever know you were here. No one will ever remember your noble deeds. Not a single soul will know. You'll have died for nothing.
It's okay.
What do you mean it's okay?
I know what I've done, and that's enough. And it won't just be me who remembers. You all are here. Uni, Mihara, and Mori. You will know. You'll know that I did the right thing. And for that, I thank you.
Siren.
It's okay. This is more than enough. I'm okay with it. Truly.
No. No! You may be okay with it, but I'm not. Let's leave together. Let's go out and find your friends. You said you wanted to find them. Choose life, and we can find your friends together. I'll help you.
Oh.
If both of us look for them, you're bound to find them faster.
It's nice to be hearing this kind of talk again. It reminds me that my life truly is rich with good friends.
What?
Sorry, Mori. You are a really good friend. And I want my friends to live a long time in this world.
Siren reaches out her hand to Mori.
Bye.
Siren!
Mori, Uni, and Mihara are surrounded by bubbles.
You will go up until you reach a safe place.
The bubbles start rising upward.
Goodbye, my dear friends.
hold on a little longer.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
The bubble pops, and out pours Mihara, Yuni, and Mori.
Where are we?
Mihara looks
It's
around.
the surface. We really got out.
What about Siren?
I don't think she's here.
She's not? What's that sound?
Is Gluttony moving?
The sound coming from underneath the ground continues to get further away.
No! No! Don't go! You hear me, you monster? I said don't go!
Mori desperately starts digging.
Take me again! Take me!
Mori, calm down.
Siren! Siren! You can't leave me like this! Please!
Mori!
Mihara hugs Mori
Let
tight.
go of me! You can't leave like this. You can't. Siren.
Siren.
Ah, the bubble popped. Seems everyone arrived on the surface safely. I'm glad.
Siren looks around the empty clearing.
So quiet. I thought I'd gotten used to the silence. But now that they've left, it's deafening. I think I finally understand how Levi feels.
The little mermaid stares at the miniature doll of her friend, sitting in the corner of the garden.
Sorry, Levi. I wanted to tell you in person, but I don't think I can do this anymore. I'm really sorry.
She then looks at the faces of her old friends lying in the garden.
Hansel, Gretel, Ave, Cinderella. I'm sorry. I did my best. I've waited so long. Surely I can stop waiting now.
The little mermaid gently caresses her friends' faces.
It's okay. I ended up meeting some really good friends toward the end. Thanks to them, I was able to laugh and forget my worries for the first time in a long time. So it's all right. I'm not scared. I feel good knowing that I saved everyone. That I saved my friends.
The little mermaid stares at the bubbles gathered in the garden for one last time.
Let's go. Let's head out one last time. With our heads held high. Like a true goddess of victory. I will become a shield which protects this world. And everyone in it.
To be continued. Knock knock. Mori, how's your task coming along? The deadline is quickly approaching, and I haven't heard from you. I clearly saw that the calling signal was activated. Why hasn't there been a report? Are you dead perhaps? How tragic. No, I'm still alive. Wow, still alive and kicking, are you? Excellent. It's nice to meet you, Jean. Huh? Did you hit your head or something? Don't you recognize me? You're right, I did hurt my head. I can't recall if I've ever seen you before. So allow me to introduce myself once more. Nice to meet you. I'm Mihara. Oh my, oh my. Now things are starting to get interesting. Can we have a little talk? Okay. Let's repeat this 3 times.
What a truly beautiful story this was. I am most pleased with it.
never see them again, but I still miss them. I'm sorry.
That's 5 pulls, yeah. Let's do that. We may be able to get more as we go, but for now, that's it. Union rate, survey, yeah, we got all of those. Claim some friend stuff. Alright, do I do the 5 pulls? Nah, I'm gonna save up for until we have 10. Let's do 3 of these. Or we could save that for a Tuesday reset and then just do everything on Tuesday. Yeah, probably better idea. That way we can do more pulls. Alright, I'm gonna do my dailies off stream. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye bye.